Right. I guess everything is going as per plan. So yeah, today we are going to see um st- so today we are going to see how to install GROMACS 24.3. That's the latest version of the GROMACS available right now. Just that's the latest version of the GROMACS available right now all over the globe, I guess. And that's me, aka this more of the shell website on which I'm planning to start a blog as well, which I had earlier, but not right now. I closed it for some reasons. So I might start it again very soon. But right now I'm on Substack. If you want, you can read my blogs there as well. So let's get going. So Substack.com. We just add and Kasturi person. Windows.com. And I have two blogs. Basically, the one is for how to set up a WSL on Windows 11, which we will be needing to set up like I'm not looking for a script. Okay, I don't have a script. Just looking for one. I'm not able to see this thing. Okay, I'm actually live. I'm checking that. And hi, Adarsh. So I think I might need to keep it here. I can see Adarsh. So I hope I'm audible, Adarsh. I guess I just let me check. I'm audible? Hello. Yeah, I'm audible. Pretty much clear. And let me subscriber कर दूं हाँ भाई प्लीज कर दो 30 सब्सक्राइबर चलो भाई हम इंडिया से हैं हिंदी में बोल देते हैं कष्ट नहीं चाहिए हमें ज्यादा तो भाई बस 30 सब्सक्राइबर्स और क्या चाहिए हमें भाई थैंक यू सो मच आदर्श सैल्यूट भाई okay so let's get to a point I have basically two blog posts one is for how to set up WSL on Windows 11 which is a pretty simple task considering you need to restart the PC for once, and the other one is set up the WSL with CUDA. Like CUDA is basically for NVIDIA processor. Like I have NVIDIA 3060 RTX, sorry, NVIDIA RTX 3060. So I have CUDA basically. For AMD is something else. I'm not sure what it is. I don't have an AMD, so if you have an AMD and you need to use UL GPU, which is graphical process unit, the basic graphic card on WSL, you can't directly use it unless and until you have integrated like the modern, not modern, the older like mid ones, uh, Intel HD graphics or Intel XE graphics, etc. So basically, you can use Control Shift and Escape to open taskbar, and you can go here to check the performance tab and check the graphics you have. I have base of Intel Ultra HD graphics with 8 GB graphics, and I have another one which is RTX 3050 6 GB, which is 6 GB actually. And yeah, okay, don't see my SSD and memory card. Okay, just kidding. I have 16 GB of graphics. Oh, sorry, not graphics. RAM. Uh, yeah. So today we are going to focus on installing GROMACS. That is the purpose. GROMACS. Get it. The GROMACS. GROMACS is basically the molecular dynamic package. Just a second, guys. I need to put this on charge. Okay, charge. So GROMACS is just a molecular dynamics package, which is used to simulate a particular molecule in a particular space to check if it is going moving stable or not. Also, it is used. Um, so basically, it is used to check if a molecule is stable in a particular environment, or it can also be used to check if the molecule, uh, I mean, if you have a ligand and a protein, if that binds correctly and if it is stable or not. I will look at this. I can see my face. Okay. Okay. I have one in open studio. Okay. Open studio. Current bit rate is lower than the recommended open bit rate. Okay. I don't know how to set up that. Let it go. Ah, okay. So where was I? So graphics is like not graphics, graphics. So you read all the good stuff. I'm going to continue with the GROMACS installation basically. So before that, I have two prerequisites. Let's go with we'll go either in YouTube.com. YouTube.com. And you can basically search for me. That's oh shit. For example, notifications. That's my pages and all. So basically, I have two videos. I'm going to my page directly. Yeah, there are playlists that I have created for bioinformatics. Go to the date and playlists. The first one is to how to set up WSL on Windows, which is a complete guide from basic to the end, like advanced, the entire thing. So you need to set up WSL um, on your Windows if you want to use entire of the GROMACS. Also, if you have graphics card, okay. So there is this one thing. If you have both the graphic card, like Intel Ultra HD graphic card, along with it, you have NVIDIA graphic card, whichever version it may be, it doesn't matter much. Huh. There might be a slight difference in the performance, like the results will be the same, but the time taken for the GROMACS simulations or modelings, etc., that might be more if you are using the latest version of the graphics, or if you are using the older version of the graphics, etc. So I have considerably like not too latest, but about a 90% latest kind of thing. So it should work great, I think. So before going with this particular part of installing GROMACS, I would suggest to install WSL at least. If if you are going with the CPU processing only, CPU processing is going to take a lot of time, a hell lot of time. for sure. But yeah, if you have CUDA, that is NVIDIA graphic card, you also need to do this process as well. This is gonna take around yeah, it's gonna download 3 GB of files, and after installation, the 3 GB will become to 6 GB. So you basically need to have at least 10 GB to install GROMACS. Yeah, and WSL size keeps on changing depending on how much are you using it. Like not how much are you updating it, how much softwares are you putting into it, etc. So maximum it will take up to about 100 GB something. For me, it has taken max. I've been using WSL since 2002. Sorry, 2020, 2020. And I haven't, I'm not even, yeah. I've been using WSL since 2020 on my another PC, which doesn't have a graphic card. But yeah, it was pretty good. And the max size at least was one about 98 to 99 GB something. It haven't even touched 100. Yeah, basically you need to remove the libraries and packages and folders that you don't use. And there is one command which I will tell you ahead. You can use it to remove the extra files. Like if you install something from the APT, which is basically the Play Store of the Linux system, it downloads some what do you say, dependencies. Those dependencies won't be removed once you remove the main package. So you need to run a specific command to remove the dependencies as well. Otherwise, you are just using the space for nothing. So let's just continue with the. So you got this page, gromax.org, and we are going to downloads here and downloads. So this is released in August 29, not too late, early. So documentation, and you have downloads here, Django, whichever one. They have a tar file here, FTP and HTTPS. I would suggest going with FTP. So I'm not copying. So not now. Basically, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to get. I'm going to show you shortcuts. Basically, go to downloads folder. Once here, just click on open terminal. This you need to do after you have installed WSL, and if you have graphics card, uh, complete the second tutorial that I have. So this one, yeah, post WSL bit. So yeah, basically how do we do it? Like I'm going in the download folder basically and open in terminal, or you can write here like CMD and you got a terminal. Just go and WSL. It will open a WSL. I'm gonna create a directory mkdir GROMACS and cd GROMACS. The mkdir will basically create folder GROMACS and cd is current directive, which means I need to go into this directory. So I'm creating and going in that particular directory. So here it is created. Also, I basically have a GitHub page of my own. You can check out. I created. Okay. I have used APIs and stuff and completed all these things, created it. So I have a repository called GROMACS WSL2, which is basically the installation of GROMACS on WSL. I had tried creating a Debian package to make the process simpler. Like if you use a Debian package, you basically need to do this stuff only, like run this set of commands. And for like I have a setup for GPU, but I have a setup for CPU system to do this and that. but it's not working. Okay, so we need to build it from the source. So for starters, we need to set up the environment. Set up the environment. This is my repository. Okay, I have created it with my own Basina. So sudo apt update and sudo apt update. Why? That basically means yes. Sudo apt update will basically update the repository uh, libraries that needs to be installed. उसके कुछ sources होते हैं. So sudo apt update will basically update the sources, and sudo apt upgrade will basically upgrade. I mean, yeah, basically update, whatever. Yes, the dialog box. If they want to upgrade or not, or yes or no. But to prevent that, we use -y and enter. Sometimes it ask for passwords. This is the WSL password, just to be clear. Just type in a password. Right. It will just run on its own. While it's done, I've got a few WhatsApp messages. Okay, it's done. I'm not checking my WhatsApp messages. So there are a few libraries which we need to install. So I'm going to install it. So I'm not going to install pipx because I'm on Ubuntu to 20. You can check here. Ubuntu. Yeah, I have installed Ubuntu 20, which is my favorite Ubuntu till date. So if you are going for Ubuntu 22 or 24, I would suggest you would install pipx, copy the entire command as it is, and run. It's going to download 57 MB of files. So just wait. Any comments? Yeah, no comments. 5 views, no concurrent views. No one is watching in background. ठीक है ये जल्दी से रहेगा. Yeah, so it's almost about to get and done. So this is again इसमें कुछ नहीं, सब कुछ करना है इसका, सबके सब इंस्टॉल करो चुपचाप. It's going to download 32 MB, 33 MB of files and unextract it, and we'll use 154 MB. Okay, so yeah, basically it is unpressed and done. So yeah, and this is the one. Okay, open MPI is basically for MPI is basically to ensure that uh, multiple like GROMACS is not using just one thread. It is using all the threads. Like go shift S2. If I go to performance and I go to CPU, you can see that I have 16 logical processes and these many threads. So basically, it is going to use all the 16 if I'm using MPI. So I'm going to install it as well. Libraries done. Yeah, it's just so small, not even MB. And after that, we are going to install Spinix with dependencies. So there is one more thing. If you are using Ubuntu 22 or 24, you need to use the same commands, but I'm not using it. So I'm gonna do a bit change. Like I'm not gonna install it entirely. I'll show you. So I need to use pip -v to check if I have installed pip correctly or not. So yeah, basically I installed pip. So now I'm gonna use pip install HINRX and okay, okay, spelling mistake. My bad. It's going to run and install a few more things, dependencies, whatever. Basic Python install. It's showing something error, but you can ignore it. Ignore it. Uh, That's not a command. I'm just pressing it. And then pip install GMXVG. That, that's just a command we have to. That's all. Nothing. Just one. Okay, so it's installed, but still 1 minute. So yeah, that's it. So we have set up all limit, but none of those files is stored in our folder. Fresh, nothing is there. So we basically need to download GROMACS. So where is GROMACS? Okay. I'm using HTTP wala part for copy link address. Copy link address. And I'm gonna run a bit of a download, like I'm gonna use clear out of screen. And we get minus caps lock mode. Sorry. Um, and I'm gonna use GROMACS dot dot ZZ. This is basically the file name that I need to be saved. And right click on the mouse to store, paste the link that we copied from here, and enter. It's gonna download a bit, like for download a bit. Okay, I have good network speed. So connected to my server, but and unless we get this, and now this is in tar.gz format. You need to abstract it. So we are using tar minus x v. Should I want to skip v x head f, and I'm gonna just copy this, right click, and then right click, enter. It's gonna run for a bit. If you want, you can use this command as well. This is xvx head. V is basically for variables, which will show like files are being extracted and stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not using variables right now. So yeah, it's for a bit. What's the error right now? Current repeat rate is lower than the recommended stream bit rate. Stream bit rate. Let me check if I can still change the stream bit rate. Stream it is standard video. Put this in there. Change it. Yeah. So this is the only bit rate. This is the new bit rate. I need to basically change this to something. What was the stream bit rate again? Truth. Stream bit rate. 68. 6008. 6,800 page trading. Just round it up 7,000 metric. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone streaming, I guess. Let me check. Um, yes, sir. Streaming, I guess. Yeah, I'm scared. There is. अब क्या हुआ भाई ये भी कम भाई ये कैसे कम है और ये बीट रेट इज जीरो चौड़ी बीट रेट पे रखना वन सीरियसली आई हेट दिस ये बीट रेट पे रखने बड़ी बीट रेट 160 160 now seriously don't understand how to use this 60 yes excellent fine I have two concurrent requests who is the second one friends not डाल दिया आपके पास attendance लगा just kidding okay so yeah basically I think I have extracted so I'm going to go less yeah you can see this one thing here without the tags is a part so that's basically the unzip file so I'm going to copy the name I'm going to go in cd and help us here we have a bunch of stuff like these are the basically files that will install GROMACS for your stuff okay so we are going to install GROMACS get started so there is one directory missing here to install GROMACS from source. That is the build directory. So we are going to make mkdir build build. It's not necessary to build, but in some programs it is necessary to use build. So going with the flow, cd build. Basically, we are creating and moving into that particular build folder, and we are done unless which will give us nothing because there is nothing. Okay, one more thing. So as you can see, I have this particular command, which is for this is the only difference. If you have GROMACS, I mean, if you have a graphic card and you have completed this particular part, sorry, this particular part and install CUDA on your WSL, then only use this command. If you haven't, go for this command. This is for CPU systems only. It will take more time to process, but will work on both But if you don't have a graphics card and haven't turned on CUDA on WSL, like you basically have to run this command nvcc minus v, sorry, and caps lock maybe. If you can't see this thing when you run this command, use this. If you can see this thing when running this command, nvcc plus capital V, run this command. So I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna paste it. Also, one more thing, installation guide. You have one more option. Like you need to use OpenCGL or OpenCL. For Intel, I think this might work. I'm not using Intel because it's way too slow. So I'm not using Intel anyhow. You can use DGMX, this one. Uh, it basically a bit more precise, like it basically do the simulation with more precision, but it's generally ignored because it gives a lot of errors and never works, almost never works. Moreover, um, yeah, uh, it GROMACS is FFT library, FFTW library, which you can install and like set a path. Yeah, so basically here you can set a path, which I don't recommend, and that's why I have been using build on FFTW is on. And degradation test is basically a set of models that run for that is used for regression testing. So, like if in future you are going for high-end works, it's going to be necessary. So that's why just keep it on. Also, you need to care. Sometimes you need to use MPI to process, like to do parallel work. Like if one logical processor is doing this work, other logic processor should do this part of the, like if I have 23 graphical, sorry, if I have two graphical, two processors, logical processor, or not that there will be two separate processor on a particular laptop. I mean, there could be some design laptops, custom laptops like that, but most of them. So there are logical ports. Like I have 16 logical ports, as you can see here, 16 logical processors. So I can use 16, but yeah, I will use 16. So to use all those 16, you need to use this option, which you need to keep on. But it uses a lot of error and a lot of other libraries need to be installed as well. We have installed a few MPI libraries here, but a few more need to be installed, which current Linux doesn't support. Like you will have to switch to Linux 18, like Ubuntu 18, or even previous ones, which is not a good idea. So I would suggest not to do it. Okay. So let's started with the basic. I'm installing for I have NVIDIA CUDA. CUDA. How it is come? What is pronounced? I don't know, but I'm gonna say it CUDA, not kachara wala food, but still good. So if you are getting some response from this, then only go with CUDA or just keep it off. There is a command. Keep it off. All caps lock. I'm gonna install FFTW. It's gonna build its own integration test models. It's no download, and I'm gonna enter. So enter. Okay, there is an error. I need to install CMake as well. So just one copy it and install CMake. It's almost the password. Then I forgot to use -5 here. So it is asking you if you want to install or not. Okay. So if you want, like, if you want to what? There is a shortcut. Use the upper arrow to move to the previous commands. Lower arrow to move to the next commands. There is no right or left. I'm going upper. This is the command I want. And okay. I need a CST. So I need the latest CMake. So we are going to download CMake right now. CMake download from source for CMake machines. And CMake. So basically this guy has some, I'm not going to follow that. Okay. This is a part of the file. Binary distributions. Likely. Okay. They have Linux as such. So it basically needs 3.18 or higher. I'm using 3.60. So I'm gonna just uninstall Windows. And yes, remove it. As I said, some dependencies will still be unremoved. So I'm gonna use auto and dependencies gone. So I need to install Sim. I'm going into previous folder, CD. This is to basically go into previous folder, which is right now I'm in build. So double dot, I'm going in GROMACS 24.3 the slash GROMACS. And here you can see I have two folders. So I'm gonna create a new folder and create the file in the CD and CD. Okay. So let's go with the CMake 64-bit. So I'm going with this link, paste it. Before that, I'm gonna use wget minus CMake, sorry, CMake.sh. This is basically to make less complicated. Like shit. Sorry, sorry. If we don't use CMake.sh, we need to use this source of line. So I'm gonna use just CMake. When it get downloaded, it will just download as CMake.sh. Not this whole stuff. Also, make sure you are using the same uh, what's it, file extension. Like it is an SH extension. Use that. So I use ls and ls means see if it is executable. Yeah, it is executable. You can see X here. I'm gonna run // cmake.sh and run. And why? Yes, I'm gonna accept it. So why? Okay. No, I don't want to install it. No. Oops, sorry. Control C. Okay. I don't want to install there. I don't want to install there. I don't want to install there because I'm gonna delete the GROMACS folder later. So I'm going to run again. Um, yes. we have an issue. We can't go with this setup. I'm moving in like I'm keeping this as it is, but I'm creating another folder. I'm going to search. Yeah, basically you need to get the latest version of what is it, Windows command prompt to get these functions. Or you can just use the next button, or you can just go with open, right? So create a new folder. You can use others, which is empty. So I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna use it. So proceed minus rm minus r start. Yes, this is basically to delete all the files in that particular directory. Clear, sleep, this particular file. I hope it's going to get minus all cmake says that paste the link and run. It will take a bit of time, but it will run. This is for the previous versions. Still, to say publish. Yes. Started. So it's yeah, that's basically unzipping it. It's installing it. It's installing CDIC. Where is the search that? Let's see. And get simply CMake install on open. Same install. Just don't use it. There's a lot of headache. Yes, sure. It doesn't bounce. It's just downloading. You know, download, extract it. See, we got tab season. I'm using uh, now I'm going to use workers. It's we so it's side of the F and right click. It's you can run for a bit. Editor to find something. You're from source. So extracted it for this concentration. Then this we have this particular file here. CD. Let us check yes to this. So I just what I see the bit. Yes, there you must be some. But I think I haven't mentioned it in there. I haven't mentioned it in there. So, take it back. So, what the greatest one? This one. Success. It's various or might take some time. For a bit. So this customer is is to then hard okay. Study it lines of seeing me for message. The same for extension layer. I'm using all for a bit. It's part about being that so the message is to be probably the six. So yes, for the latest speed. I'm going to again. So it's very good. And we need to yes. Then here. Therefore, the created and this sometimes that we don't need that is the character first. But on remember and this offense or not. What is name know how the person right now. So the civic inspiration is in graphics. So again it's going it's gonna take a lot of time. So just 3 months, minutes, one of the house minutes. See you wait. Switch modes as per camera. Very good, camera. You know, on it for a minute, please. By the way, you can ignore these some errors that we are getting. So we have completed the build. So you can use this command, make check. Like basically you need to use this command. Like this one will give you the number of logical processes that you have using this command. So number of logical processes 60 power and basically when you run so yeah, just number of processes. Number sorry, let's try for number of processes. Number of processes. So I'm going to use one of the processes. We have 16. But I'm using Ruby Studio that limits in processes. So I'm going to use week, use using any labels for my what is it? OBS Studio. It's going to take a lot of time as well. So settings, settings. Until then, I'm updating the GitHub repo. What's the latest? Maybe this one. So so see So if you have Mac OS, Windows, so even it's see, so it's better. So see, such just for this something is second interesting. Select radical acid. So sit back, relax. We'll do something to listen. Fine. Sorry. Have a good day. Watch.
आवाज उठा किया हुआ है, अगर किसी भी कल्याण के लिए अनुमति दे दी तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है। हमारे घर में प्रोग्राम चला करते हैं और काम करते हैं, इस पर पूरा मान की तरह मेरी दुखी परिवार की तरह इसमें तो हमें किसी को भी सुनाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। सत्य नहीं है।
ना ताजा है वो भी नहीं ताजा है तो
पढ़ने पर लोग लाइटर लेते हुए थे पर बाद में वापस नहीं करते। इसी समस्या से बचने के लिए इस बंदे ने लाइटर चीटिंग में लगा कर रखा। इस बंदे से जो है तो मंदिर दर्शन करने के लिए वरदान पेट देकर इस चाचा ने जो लाइटर लेते थे पर बाद में वापस नहीं करते। इसी समस्या से बचने के लिए इस बंदे ने लाइटर चीटिंग में लगा कर रखा है। इस बंदे से जो है तो मंदिर दर्शन करने के लिए वरदान पेट देकर इस
Load a 50 caliber blunt. First, you take your power charge using 2 amps. Right down there. Then you take your patch and your projectile. Take your starter. Down there. Then you take your liquid. And you seat it the rest of the way down there. Make sure the ball is seated properly against the powder chart.
यार टास्क मास्टरिंग करते हैं चाहे टास्क मास्टरिंग करने को वैसे तो किसी भी इंसान को छोटे मार देगा फिर भी कोई सा कैरेक्टर जिससे उसकी बनती है टास्क मास्टरिंग इतना ज्यादा हो कि किसी को भी देख के उसकी बात इतने कॉपी कर लेता है चाहे वो क्या करता है मेडिकल स्मार्ट सेशन चीटिंग करना और सब तो फाइनल स्टाइल में हरा देता है हमेशा पता होता है कि सामने वाले का अगला मूव क्या होगा और दूसरी ये बाहर के लिए दिक्कत बन जाती है जब उसका सब 10-10 गोलियां खाने के बाद भी लड़ते रहते हैं, वही टास्क मास्टर के पास हेलिंग फैक्टर नहीं है। बायोइंफॉर्मेटिक्स सामने वाले की फाइटिंग स्ट्रेंथ भी करने लगता है, सेम लेवल पे डैमेज उससे भी होगा। वन नाइट और डेडपुल के पास हेलिंग फैक्टर है तो वो वापस से ठीक हो जाते हैं। सामने जब डेडपुल और वन नाइट जैसे पागल इंसान हो, वो सीधा नहीं खतरनाक होते कि टास्क मास्टर the man spent $1 to buy the ring because he knew that his 10 minutes. The merchants sold him the ring laughed at the man for being whimsical. The man ignored him. At this time, a CEO in a suit passed by here. The person the man had been waiting for was the CEO. He immediately came in front of the CEO. The man asked the CEO if he was interested in the ring. He showed the ring to the CEO. The merchant next to him was also very surprised. The CEO. The merchant told the CEO that this ring was very ordinary. It was bought by the man for $1. The CEO told him that this ring was mysterious. Man told him that this ring is obtained from 1,000 years ago. The merchant also felt incredulous. The CEO also saw the history of the ring. He immediately bought this ring, but the merchant said the ring becoming an antique. He very much prided selling it to the man. Man spent $1 to Don't take it with your hands, but take it with your heart. क्या आपको पता है कि आप एक से कुछ भी बना सकते हैं, जैसे कि ये This is an exact copy of my left collarbone printed up to the like material, and this is that exact same collarbone coated in 1,000 microns of animated content, real life adamantium. That thing is almost largest organ, weighing 4,450 pounds, and this tiny coating of a store alloy is so strong. Very much in the brakes. Right. But that's a good reason to come back today. Suits. Is it because vibranium was too expensive to restart and Black Panther refused to sell it? The answer is simple. Tony's visionary mindset always aimed at continuous improvement. In Iron Man 1, he discovered that alloy steel was racing at high altitudes, so he quickly switched to titanium power in Captain America's Civil War. Ant-Man caused his suit's weapon systems to fail, and during his fight with Captain America and the Winter Soldier, he noticed them targeting the unmanned. These incidents pushed Tony to develop a nanotech suit that solved those vulnerabilities. Suit. Vibrating technology katana until you watch this video. This force of moves all of your fingers. This is now a luxury when it comes to wielding katanas. Katana.
saw.
No,
आप पहली में मजा रहा करके जब पहली
It seems like something like make bullets quieter. Can this happen in reality? Myth boosters decided to find out. Currently, bullet did not. Next booster. Bullet straight. Carry bullet to be failed as well. Trio booster strength of nothing by fail. They handed the task to a machine. Very precise timing to track the bullets trajectory. Right set up several bullets. Bullet to line in a straight line. They first set the machine's force to twice that of the right laser beam until the bullet was lined up straight. The bullet did not recur. The bullet's shape, but every shot still traveled in a straight line. सामने वाले आदमी को ध्यान देगा क्योंकि समझाना बदला वही था जब कोई हैरान था तभी आदमी ने एक पत्ता निकाला और अपने मुंह में डाल दिया इस समय सभी को पता चल गया था कि उसके सामने क्या हालत फिर सभी ने छोड़ दिया और पत्ते शुरू कर दिया निश्चित रूप से जैसे उन्हें एक पत्ती खाते हैं ये जानवर पर लक्षण के अधिकार बन गया लेकिन कुछ समय के बाद फिर धीरे-धीरे हुए उसने अपने पैरों को देखकर बेहतर होने वाले लेकिन अपने आप से हाथ से नहीं रोक पाता है परिणाम स्वरूप उसके पैर फिर से मचेंगे कुछ पर बना अगले सेकंड में बहुत अपने जिम्मे से चलता है यही बात आगे दूसरे के साथ भी वैसा भी है उसकी एक चल रही हो कि हमें थोड़ा सा क्या आप गुस्सा निकाल रहा है समय के चलते साथ में अपने खाने में देखा खुशी में गया मैं उसको भी करने को गया उसके बाद बीच का समय पर गया सभी ने ऐसे कर देखा ये सोच कर कि सब कुछ साथ में किया अंत में सारा अप्रोच को साथ में निकाल गया छोटा सा काम फिर से शांत हो गया लेकिन थोड़े समय बाद सारे एक तरह से काम हो गए जब उसने ध्यान में because he is the stealthiest airsoft player ever and he always made that's in every situation this makes him one of the best players in the country sometimes people aren't a fan of his stealthy tactics that's exactly why this dude is the real
टीवी देखकर बेचैन पुराना होता भी टीवी प्रेजेंटर अचानक सो गया। देखते ही देखते वहां के सभी लोग जमीन पर गिर पड़े। एक हथियार उसे लैस से एडम नहीं था, लेकिन उसने किसी को करने की कोशिश कर रहा था। वहां कुछ अजीब महसूस होने पर फ्लाइट अटेंडेंट कैबिन का दरवाजा बंद कर इसे रोकने की पूरी कोशिश, लेकिन एडम आसानी से अपने गुस्से में सफल रहा कि उसके सामने वाला आदमी हथियारों से लैस यात्री ने हंगामा करना शुरू कर दिया। एडम ने फ्लाइट अटेंडेंट पर अपनी बंदूक तान दी, उसे कहा कि उसने उससे मिलने के पास नहीं दोस्तों, फ्लाइट अटेंडेंट ने वैसे ही किया जैसा उसे
nanti account inactive udah itu KYC di document harus kompor baru online nimpalnya ada inactive aja document harus kompor apa submit sih
गणतंत्र सुना समुद्र का आदि कास्य वीडियो बनाना स्टार्ट कर लो अच्छा नोटिस चालते
You might think these guys, but no, if you look closer, they've cut up a watermelon and put it in a big net. They're using it as bait to catch fish. They bargained for. They caught not only fish, but also crabs. That's carp love watermelon, but what's the best bait you can use to catch big hook? You might think these guys are trying to feed dolphins or something, but I don't think that's true. कीमत जीवन का देती है। दरअसल जब एक ट्रेल का आखिरी समय आता है तो वह प्रतिवर्ष से कई किलोमीटर दूर जाकर पूरी ताकत से अपनी जिंदगी की आखिरी डाइव लगाती है और डाइव नहीं समुद्र की असली गहराइयों में समझ आती है और ट्रेल की आखिरी डाइव ट्रेल स्पल कहा जाता है। क्या होता है कि एक ट्रेल बढ़ते बढ़ते
Die from thirst. Do the skin test. If you have a dry mouth, you start to feel dizzy, or your pee is dark yellow. You can also check your hydration. Press the skin on the back of your hand. If it stays swollen for a few seconds, it's a signal of dehydration. To don't have further complication. Here are 3 signs you will die from thirst.
भाई इसे कहते हैं प्रोडक्टिविटी। क्रेडिट कार्ड यूज करते करते हुए क्रेडिट कार्ड कंपनी डेबिट कार्ड स्वाइप्स के डबल से नहीं ज्यादा डेबिट कार्ड पर देने का क्रेडिट कार्ड जैसे मार्केट वन कार्ड आया और जितनी इंडस्ट्री ट्रेंड कर गई है तो कहीं ना कहीं मार्केट में उसने ठीक चीज एक बैटरी में कार्ड रखो उसको फील है उसने काफी ज्यादा प्रीमियम एंड हेवी तो है ही उसके साथ टैंजिबल है बहुत ज्यादा ऑस्पिशियस मानते हैं मेरे घर पे प्लस फील है उस प्रोडक्ट का फील अच्छा होने के बाद उसके ऊपर जिन्होंने ऐड करा टेक्स्ट ऐप के फीचर्स एंड यूजर एक्सपीरियंस काफी एवरेज होता है बट वन कार्ड की ऐप यूज करने के बाद मैं कह सकता हूँ इट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इन द कैटेगरी एक्चुअली ईएमआई ऑफर्स कस्टमर्स
This guy was working on the scene. His measuring tape accidentally fell to the floor. He tried bending down to pick it up, but the long boots made it impossible for him to reach. With no one around to assist, he found himself in a bit of a predicament. But then he came up with a clever solution. He trapped the tape in his boots, flipped it up, and caught it with his hands. But yet, he couldn't give this a light. This guy wasted it all.
Read how quickly that he's dumped the bottles in there, which sometimes causes it's operates later and it appears it's wasted that way too. It's sometimes not wasted. This thing here is you see how this bizarre animal is so fast that it can teleport in the blink of an eye. It is a mud skipper, and I think it has the fastest ring. The reason why it can move so fast is because they propel their body forward instead of moving naturally. It's fine. This bizarre animal.
This is a sticky grenade soldiers used in the soldier used to throw this grenade at the soldier training. This grenade sticks to its target and starts a timer. The timer runs out. The grenade detonates. The grenade sticks to its target. This is a
लेकिन अब तो ये देख लो मैंने बड़ा सारी कैलकुलेशन करके बाहुबली का प्रोजेक्टाइल मोशन लॉन्च कर दिया लगे तो क्या करें तो 21 पॉइंट में प्रोजेक्टाइल की वर्टिकल वेलोसिटी 0 हो जाएगी तो ये कटप्पा नहीं बाहु
This is a sewage shot.
Build is use we check option. Okay. Perfect. So you can use check option. Then you can check option, zero option, but takes more than for action in the system. Right. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's sort of this stuff. Then we don't ignore it. We regular this integration, right? That's right. So let's try another piece. Here it is. Let's check. Zero. Stuffs. Yeah, big family. Incorporate. Let's go back and G, X, G, S. It's basically just try to find this one. Smart. Very good. Just read.